Namaste. Most of you are probably familiar with Hindi, but do you know about Gujarati? Well, today I'm going to talk about Gujarati, which is my native language, and I'm going to compare it with Hindi, which is the #1 spoken language in India. So in case you don't know this already, there's no such language as Indian. India is a huge nation, and most of the states have their own distinct languages. So in a way, India is kind of like a mini continent with nation states within it. So asking someone from India if they speak Indian is like asking someone from Europe if they speak European. So if you want to learn more about the different languages spoken in India, check out my video titled Top 13 Languages of India. So some may falsely assume that the different languages of India are just dialects of each other, but that's simply not true. I would say that Gujarati and Hindi are probably as similar as Spanish and French. And just like Spanish and French both come from Latin, Gujarati and Hindi both originate from Sanskrit, which is the language spoken in ancient India, but they're still distinct languages. So here is a brief overview of both languages. Hindi is the #1 most spoken language in India and is spoken in northern and central India. Gujarati is the 7th most spoken language in India and is spoken in the western state of Gujarat. Hindi has about 543 million native speakers, which makes it the 4th most spoken language in the world. And there are millions of more who speak it as a second or third language. Gujarati has about 60 million native speakers, which is about as many as Italian. That makes it the 26th most spoken language in the world. Hindi functions as the lingua franca throughout much of India, which means that Indians who speak different languages can often communicate with each other with Hindi. And there are several different reasons for this. #1. The capital of India is New Delhi, and the language spoken here is Hindi. #2. Of all the languages of India, Hindi has the most number of speakers, so naturally people will try to learn that language. #3. Bollywood movies and songs have allowed people to learn Hindi much easier than studying in a classroom. That's how I learned Hindi as my third language, even though I was born and raised in the US. Gujarati speakers form a large part of the Indian diaspora. So if you meet an Indian person in the West, if they don't speak Hindi, there's a good chance that they may speak Gujarati. So now I'll go over a few phrases in both Hindi and Gujarati so you can appreciate the similarities and differences between them. So for each of these, I'll first say it in English, and then in Hindi, and then in Gujarati. What is your name? Aapka naam kya hai? Tamaru naam shu chhe? It's been a long time since we met. काफी अरसे के बाद मिले. घणा वखते मळ्या. When are you coming to my house? आप मेरे घर कब आएंगे? તમે મારી ઘરે ક્યારે આવશો? Now here's something that I tell my younger sibling all the time. You don't even know that? तुझे इतना भी नहीं आता? તને આટલું પણ નથી આવડતું? And then this is a question that I'm sure every single auntie or uncle will ask any child. What do you want to study? तुम क्या पढ़ना चाहते हो? तू શું ભણવા માંગે છે? And last but not least, we'll meet again. फिर मिलेंगे. ફરી મળીશું. So now it's time to share some Bollywood movie quotes in both Hindi and Gujarati. So for our Indian viewers, I'm sure these are ingrained within you and you can recite them in your sleep. For the Western viewers, I've provided the movie and an English translation at the bottom. Dawn को पकड़ना मुश्किल ही नहीं, नामुमकिन है. Dawn ने पकड़वा अघरू ज નથી, असंभव છે. हम जहां खड़े हो जाते हैं, लाइन वहीं से शुरू होती है. હું જ્યાં ઊભો રહી જાઉં છું, લાइन ત્યાંથી જ શરૂ થઈ જાય છે. થપ્પડ से डर नहीं लगता साहब, प्यार से लगता है. તમાચોથી બીક નથી લાગતી સાહેબ, પ્રેમથી લાગે છે. So hopefully now you can appreciate the similarities and differences between Gujarati and Hindi. So thanks for watching, have a blessed day, and namaste.